I was trying to figure out. I was trying to explain this to myself earlier. I didn't really get
Mm.
that far. Um, so I think on the show we spoke about like micro expressions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically the idea to be able to see, right? Take it like this. All right, you know what? Just having extremely supervision. Let's go with that.
Supervision.
Extreme supervision, right? So
Extra.
that means you can see the smallest of the smallest of the smallest things.
I mean, supervision kind of
Yeah,
spells
there
it
you
out.
go. Yeah, you got it.
So
Because
rude.
I thought to myself, if you have supervision, right, that would possibly mean. Now, don't jump on me yet, but it might possibly mean that your brain will be able to process faster as well.
Why?
Because if you're able to see something from so far away and understand what it is,
Oh, that's
right?
two separate powers, isn't it?
No, it's not. No,
As he
it's
sips
not.
his
Your ability to
rude
see it.
beverage.
Because when
Your-
you see something, when
Your
you see
ability to
something,
see it and your ability to process it are not the same thing.
no, but they're part and parcel. When you see, you're processing every time you see anything. You
Yes,
can't
two
have
diff-
supervision without processing.
Yeah, but
Two different
maybe
parts of the
maybe your supervision is like really slow, like microscope.
No, because my eyes are open, so I can see everything. It's supervision.
No, but when you zoom
Just
in,
because my eyes are open. What?
Yeah, I don't understand why you guys don't understand this. I mean, it's just what?
what if you accidentally look at the sun? You die.
No, you won't.
What?
You
Why would
lose
you
your
die?
sight because you
It
got
just means you can
supervision.
see it. It just means you can see it.
Okay, look. I understand. I can allow you to be able to super see and and process it, but to play like they're the same thing, it's.
No, I didn't say they were the same thing. Right? Okay, let me give you an example.
Oh,
Say,
that's
for
Here's-
part and
example,
parcel.
Come with two
No.
powers again.
no, it's not two
Sorry,
powers.
no, it's not that. Sorry, that's not what I'm questioning. The fact that you're saying that makes you that should make you smarter.
I didn't say that either. Fuck's sake.
What was the word you
I said
used?
faster. It makes your brain work
yeah, your brain works faster. How?
Because if you're able to, basically, we react on things that we see, right? So they're micro, small, I don't know, like things that come from your brain. It's like boom. So you react on everything you see. If you were able to see further, would that mean, is a theory, would that mean you would react to things faster? So therefore, your brain would work faster.
No, okay.
I don't-
You just skipped over something because being able to see something further, I don't understand how further equates to faster to you. I don't understand.
Because it makes me think about the fact that when everything we see, we process, right? We're taking information in all the time, right?
Yes,
And it's at this limited field of vision that we have.
that's not related.
No, I'm telling you why it's related. Let me finish. Right?
Sorry, let
So
me
therefore,
start again. Just let me make sure I'm listening. Start again.
Okay, cool.
You weren't listening the whole time.
I
No,
might
it
have not have
wasn't,
been. I was trying to. Go on.
Okay, cool. So, if you had the ability to, oh, fuck's sake, in the field of vision that we have now, right? We react to everything we see. Our reactions are based on our vision, right? So how fast we can react to catching a fly depends on how fast what we can see, right? Because
No.
we can't see it,
No.
and we can't be able to.
No.
Why?
Because you can see something and your reactions can be dead slow. You can see it. You can see it as fast as it is, but your reactions aren't quick enough for you to be able to react to it. All you can do
Yeah,
is experience it. Your experiences
you could.
don't.
But I'm talking about me.
So you
when I
have the
see
power
things,
to be able to react things. React to
No.
things
no,
faster.
no.
It sounds
No,
like you
no,
want to
no,
be
no.
the Flash, but instead of running to something because he has to react faster.
Yeah,
always.
but the Flash can't see any further, and Justin's really basing this on his supervision.
Yes, I'm basing it on a supervision, and I'm not talking about. I'm trying to find a way to explain it. All right, if I'm standing here and I look out the
You
window
can't
and I can
explain
see
it
on
because you
Jupiter.
can't understand it.
No,
Mhm.
that's not true. Say I was sitting here and I looked out the window and I could see into Jupiter, right? So I'm looking at Jupiter now. I'm looking at the surface of Jupiter. I'm seeing random rocks and whatever, right? Now, by the time that I go, okay, cool, that's what's happening on Jupiter. because the vision is so far, and I've got supervision, right? It means that I have had to, basically, I've had to go, my vision has got to go faster than the speed of light, and therefore the processing time must be crazy, because I'm defeating essentially the speed of light with my vision.
Okay, I understand why you feel that way, but it
I said it's a
kind
theory,
of
by the way.
implies.
You know that,
I understand your theory. We'll want to call this a theory. Your theory kind of implies that the only reason why you can't see Jupiter right now is because you're not looking for a long enough time.
No, that's not what I said.
And this, no, that's not what you said. What I'm saying is, what you're saying implies that if you sat down right now and looked for long enough, at the time it will take, because of the speed that light travels in, the distance this thing is, you just needed to look in the same direction for the right amount of time for you to be able to see it. Well, no, that's not how your supervision works. Your field of vision is.
How can you tell me how my supervision works? This is my supervision. You're basing it on how you think supervision.
Yeah, but then you're saying so. So what are you saying? What?
No,
are you saying that it's gonna make your brain faster?
Yeah.
In general, so yeah, your brain has to be faster in order to take in the light and stuff. Whatever. What else is it doing? Is it making you smarter? Is it making you react faster because your brain moves faster?
Well, I feel like it would, because your eyes are part of your brain, right? And it's the thing that takes in the light and all the information. So therefore, if it reacts, if anything it's taking things in from around you, if you increase that field of vision, I feel like it means that you'll be able to react quicker. It's just a consequence of having supervision, basically.
I think you just be able to look left and right faster. Like,
no, that's just moving your head.
No, you got the super eyes, dickhead. Isn't that what you said? No, you're able to. No, you're able to roll your eyes at the speed of light, and your brain will be like, "Yeah, good job, Justin." And that's the only thing that's going to change.
No, you guys are telling me what my supervision should be. I'm telling you that's not what it is.
No, we're not trying to tell you how your supervision should be. You're telling us the
this is why I
consequence of your supervision, and I'm disagreeing.
But I tried to explain supervision, but you said supervision. I think that explains it all. Blah 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 blah.
No, you said you wanted to add an extra word, extreme. Why is extreme helping super? Why is extreme and super sitting next to each other and implying as extra speed gear added to your brain? I don't understand how that works.
Because I was trying to explain you how amazing this power is.
This sounds like Nicholas adding extra powers to combine them and make a superpower.
That's okay.
That's more than the power you got.
It's fine. That's fine.
So does this mean I get my avatar? I don't understand.
No, it doesn't mean you get an avatar.
Got telekinesis.
My mistake was I said, I wonder if my brain would work faster if I had supervision.
You didn't say you wonder. You were quite certain that it did.
I said it was my theory. I'd said it many times. Okay, you weren't listening.
All right, no. You went on. You did go on to say it was a theory, and we've been arguing that theory.
I said it from the beginning. I said, in theory.
I don't think you did.
You know what? Check the tapes. And when you check the tapes with your smiley teeth, you can fuck off and listen to it.
With your smiley teeth?
Yeah, all I can see is just whiteness.
They take you for anything.
Some Colgate advert.
You're out there shining, and then they're like, "Oh, you're disgusting, handsome fool." Like, that's how they are, Bob.
I hate you in your gorgeous face.
I mean, even your understanding of speed will be mad because all right, this is do you know, I've got something here. I'm gonna find out the science. I'm gonna prove you guys wrong. You know, reason why I say that is because imagine something going past you really fast. You don't see it, right? But if you had supervision, you would actually be able to track it. So therefore, would you be
for a little bit because then your eyes are gonna move faster than your head can. So you're gonna be like,
But if you've got supervision, then you just go. It's still there,
the
isn't
reason.
it?
Okay, so
do you see what I mean?
If we reverse engineered your ability to see these things that are moving really fast, like being able to focus in and see particles move, see the particles of something. But the reason why we can't see, if you're saying the reason why we can't see them right now is because they're moving too far for our eyes to process. Your supervision isn't about how far you can see, but how quickly you can process things. process things that are moving away. So it's got nothing to do with how far, like being able to see Jupiter. It doesn't help you see Jupiter because Jupiter's too far. Unless you're saying supervision, which is being able to see far and being able to see fast, which means
this is why it was extreme super
power, which means your power.
You've explained something
this process, but this processing thing, this ability to process sounds like a ability to process fast, like a brain thing, which I would assume would apply to you. I mean, I would accept that as a power, which translates into all of your other senses.
Okay, all right, cool. A faster processing brain. There you go. That's my power.
Do you know what? That's what the Flash has got. He's got, and it's just super speed.
That's what I said. How long ago?
I know, because of his super speed, he's able to process things faster.
Can he see far as well, by any chance?
Okay.
I'm just wondering.
Superman can see far. So do you want super? No, he can't.
But the thing is, so what Superman can see far, but that's just called that. I mean, that's how we translate it. Supervision. He can see far. He can see through things. Like that's
what? That's how he can see. He can do that. That's his power. That's one of his powers.
Yeah. Okay.
You're struggling with this, aren't you?
No, because I'm cool with you having supervision. I'm cool with you saying your supervision allows you to see things faster and see things further away. I'm not saying, I'm just not understanding how that means that translates to you. Or maybe it does. Maybe I'm seeing it now.
Mm. But then,
so you're taking
that smile's being wiped off of your face, isn't it?
Never, mate, never. You're seeing the faster processing, and you're applying it just to sight.
Yeah,
so
I'm
you
just
can
saying.
see things faster, you can see things further.
I just feel like if any one of your senses were essentially like amplified to a super level, it would mean that your brain surely would have to process a little bit faster. All right, if you're sensitive to touch, if you're more sensitive to touch...
No, it's cool. No, it's cool. I get it. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. When we narrow vision, the supervision down to seeing things far away, then I don't see it. But when we include being able to see things faster, then I get it.
Why can't supervision be seen that you can see something
Your
far
supervision can see things far. Your ability to process things faster has nothing to do with your ability to see things further away. I understand
that that's part of the supervision. That's why it's super.
I am understanding why your supervision allows you to see further away. I am understanding how your supervision allows you to see things fast. I am not understanding how faster processing allows you to see things further away. I'm not understanding how your ability to see things further away implies that you have faster processing.
You made him angry, Justin.
The vision is the consequence. Sorry, the brain processing is the consequence of having supervision.
Yes, but when you... Okay, it doesn't matter anymore because you're not there anymore. But when you started, you implied that your supervision was just being able to see things far away. And the consequence of that is that you have faster processing. I don't get that. But if we include how fast you can see things as well, then you have to have the faster processing to be able to process the things that you're seeing that are faster. But further away, I don't understand that.
Okay, well... It's a good thing that my thing is for processing the brain faster. That's why superpower.
I mean, we can say, okay, supervision, in a classical sense, is just being able to see things...
But I said I don't want that. I said I want a faster processing brain. A super faster processing brain.
So you want Superman's brain?
No.
You just... I just want some super brain.
Yeah, a super brain. There you go.
Super brain.
There you go. That includes everything. That means everything. If the brain's faster, everything. That means all your senses are heightened.
I'm gonna say super brain speed.
That's not what I want.
You want
just to be disrespectful.
I know, innit? Just give me my super brain.
No, because this super brain. What are you able to do? Tell me what's going on with the super brain. Why is this brain super? Because Superman.
I'm so glad that you asked me that.
Because if you because Superman is a man who's amplified and he has super strength and he has super, and he's just like, I just want to be super, and just to narrow yourself down like that, I just want to be super, allows you to do all of these extra things. No, that's extra superpowers on top of each other. Now, what's the super brain got? What's the super brain doing? if it's doing one thing, then it's cool. But if it's doing multiple things, then I don't know, man. These are multiple powers, aren't they?
Because it's a brain, right?
I know, which is why I'm saying maybe you can't have it. Which is why I'm saying maybe you can't have that. Maybe you need to narrow down a power.
No, super brain. That doesn't make sense. No.
Okay. No,
I'm taking.
All right, I'm taking off telekinesis. I'm going back to Avatar.
What's the consequence of the super brain?
My brain, as it is now, is what it is.
Yeah.
But when it's super brain,
what happens?
everything that I have now becomes super. So it doesn't necessarily mean, for example.
So basically, you're saying Superman's powered.
No, I'm not saying that. It doesn't necessarily. Remember, I put these things back into my life, right? So anything that I do now, I can do it more superbly with my super brain. Do you understand?
Nope. You're just saying everything. I want to be able to walk faster. I want to be able to be smart. I want my muscles to be able to calibrate themselves even better. I want my skin to be able to regenerate because my brain is smart enough to do it. I want everything. That's what you're saying, and I'm saying no. Those are all the powers. If my brain is super, I can do everything because my skin regenerates itself, doesn't it? But not at the rate of Wolverine. So if I amplify that, that's a superpower in itself. But you want everything. You want a super brain.
I just want a super brain. I just named one organ, but I want super. You don't want me to have it because you know it's so powerful and it will defeat you in any battle.
Because the brain controls all the rest of everything, doesn't it?
It does.
Exactly. So if you're super, what happens? You're saying it makes everything easier. That's a vague answer, Justin. What is the superpower?
A super brain.
A super brain.
You know what?
Why'd you just keep shouting the same thing?
The super brain is the muscle that is not even up. It's okay. So what can you do? What can you do?
All right. Okay. So have you seen Limitless? Right. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So he took a tablet, which essentially they coined the super tablet, or whatever it was, to have yourself a super brain. What happens in him in that film? Out of interest.
Did he just explain your power? Don't ask me to.
But you told me that you've seen the film.
Explain it for the audience, Justin.
Huh? For the audience? I reckon they've probably seen it too. But anyway, so essentially, like I wasn't even thinking of that at the time. Actually, as I said,
no, you wasn't, because you don't. Go on.
No, it's not about that. It's just that if I had a super brain, I would have, but I didn't.
wouldn't the movie you want to refer it to be Lucy?
Yeah, or Limitless. Yeah, they're basically the same film.
So which one? Which one is it? Because Lucy could change her hair color.
I said Limitless.
Lucy, but I'm saying, what does your brain do? Does it just make you smarter? Because he couldn't like, it didn't make his hair grow longer when he thought about it.
I feel like Lucy,
he learned languages quicker.
Lucy was able to process things quicker. I mean, Limitless, both of them, about to process things quicker. Process things. I want you to explain it, but you explain it, Justin. Go on. I don't want to give this to you. I want you to give it to yourself.
I love the fact you're fighting with yourself. This is great.
Yeah. I'm tormented right now.
Yeah, because he's processing it.
Your stupid response to this, to your own question.
It's not. Do you know what the funny thing is?
Explain it then. Go on, explain it.
I said I wanted supervision. You don't want me to have supervision because of
supervision.
Because your lack of being able to understand what I'm trying to say about supervision.
I don't buy what you believe is the consequence of your supervision. I do not believe a consequence of your supervision in a classical sense. When you can't hear me,
I can't hear you.
Did he mute you?
Can you hear me?
Did you just mute me, Daniel? Because you just
no, I haven't muted you. No, I can. Can you hear me, Nicholas?
I can't believe it.
I can hear you fine.
So it's Justin. It's just you. It's just Justin.
Oh, super brain acting.
It's shut down in the business.
It's just too much stress.
Too much pressure. No.
I can hear you now. My super brain locked me back in. So, all right. Look. When I spoke about supervision, my thing I was saying is, I wonder if, or in theory, I actually started with in theory. I can't wait for you to go back to the tapes.
Even if you did, I'm saying I don't think so. No,
I don't think.
So what? You started. Even if I did, you still think I don't? You saying I don't think so?
If you say no, if you did say in theory, I'm saying your theory is incorrect.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, but you tried to say no, but you were going on like you really meant it. I said in theory, a theory.
Eventually, you got to theory.
I said in theory.
I remember theory halfway through.
To be fair, if I really think about it, because I can put quite little with the words, but if I look at your inflection when you said it, it was kind of like you weren't certain. So maybe I'll give you that, because maybe you were saying.
Who made you God? Huh?
So that might mean that my brain will process things faster.
Why did you do your hand like that?
And
I was discovering it with you guys, innit? I was discovering it. I just thought about it and I said, right. So my whole idea is if you amplify a sense, right? And a sense like vision, and you make it supervision, that means that everything that you can do with your vision now is made super amplified, right? Mm-hmm. So therefore I was basically trying to figure out in my head, like, does that mean that certain things wouldn't be as fast to you and whatever because you have supervision in order for your vision to be up there? The same way that, like a camera, right? A camera. When you zoom in and you zoom in on the car driving fast, it doesn't seem as going as fast anymore because you've widened your view, your vision,
mm-hmm.
basically,
yes,
right?
Yes. I'm with you. Yeah.
So then it was the same way that I was saying, okay, if my brain was able to go and see into Jupiter, right? Then technically my brain would be processing faster because I'm able to have the vision and knowledge of what's going in Jupiter that you guys would not have.
I don't understand why being able to see it and process it means faster. I understand you being able to see it, and I understand you being able to process it because you can see it. I don't understand why that means faster. I do accept if you want supervision to include speed. I accept that because seeing things and seeing things faster, I get that. But seeing things,
I see what the problem is. Okay, so I'm basing it on the idea that we see using light, right?
Yeah.
So in order for me to see so far and so quickly, right, it needs to go against science essentially, right? So it's got to break in some barriers of like you see, I'm even thinking now, what if it's dark over there? Do I have to wait for the light to catch up with my vision before I can even see anything? I don't know.
All of this because you just want to peep into people's windows.
that's what it all boils down to. When's the argument? When's the argument against the power and just looks outside? Suckers. Okay, let me try and argue it on your behalf. Then, are you saying that the speed of light, what gets in the way of you being able to see, like specifically Jupiter, just from standing in a field and looking into the sky, is the fact that your eyes are not quick enough to no, because it's true. The light needs to travel fast. The light needs to travel faster to be able to get to Jupiter and back to your eyes in time for you to see it when you looked up. So it's not about your eye speed, it's about the speed of the light itself.
Which is what I was thinking, actually. Would I actually have to wait for light to catch up?
Which is why I said the problem, it implies that your only problem is that you didn't stand up and look for long enough.
Oh yeah, that's a shitty power, Justin.
Where have you gone?
Let him go, man. He can still hear it.
You just wanted to look at my face as you cussed me back.
No, kind of.
It's more satisfying that way. You bare lip bitch.
Yeah. No, actually, it's coming in. It's coming in. I've been massaging my lip every day.
You just gotta let your nose hairs hang.
I was thinking about that the other day.
Yeah, I think.
Man, supervision. I'll take it.
Yeah, do you know what? To be honest, it fails if my vision is too good that it's faster than light, because then there would be no vision.
No, you just be staring in space for a long time, and nobody even know what you're doing.
If your vision's faster than light,
you would just be looking at the sky, and then be like, "What are you doing, Justin? Wait, shh."
So basically, because you need light in order to see, don't you? So there's no point your vision being faster than light.
If your vision's faster than light, it should be able to handle light. If your vision was too slow,
I mean. You need you
It can
can't
see
see
it.
without light, right?
So you would
But
part of
your
your
light,
superpower.
your vision being faster than light doesn't stop it from that. It doesn't stop you from. How can I think?
He needs to shoot laser beams when he's looking, so he can guide his vision.
But I'm saying if your eyesight is faster than light, right? It means that light isn't able to reach on the object in order for it to bring it back into your eyes for you to process what you're seeing.
Okay, so we're looking at your eyesight being like a shutter, and it opens and closes too quickly for the light to get out and actually come back in. Yeah. So this is the way cameras work. So I'm taking your eyesight like a camera, and the problem with being able to see in dark spaces is that the shutter needs to stay open for long enough to light to hit those things and come back into the camera.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can't see them. So you need a slow shutter speed.
Yeah.
Now, your fear is if your sight, the speed of your sight is too fast, the light goes out and doesn't come back in. You need.
But his super brain is going to allow his eyelids to stay open.
Yeah.
So his super brain is going to let his eyes stay open.
But no, what I'm saying, I was kind of debunking my own theory about the idea of the watching Jupiter and actually being faster, because I essentially would need my eyesight to go at the same speed of light in order to benefit from anything. That makes sense.
No, the speed of light.
Well, just don't look at Jupiter. What the fuck?
The issue with the speed of light is the distance.
I really want to see Jupiter.
How long it takes for the light to get to. I mean, I wonder if the light dissipates before it gets to your eye. I'm not sure how light works in that way, but light hits Jupiter from wherever, like the sun, and then spreads out, and one of those rays or a few of those rays go in your direction.
And his eyes can catch those, like a peripheral vision.
But if those light rays are constantly coming, then you should be able to see Jupiter. But by the time you saw it, Jupiter's done a whole bunch of other things, because the light that was coming to you, Jupiter had moved and rotated and stuff, and you saw a week ago. You saw Jupiter a week ago. Yeah. Jupiter's moved on.
Sounds like we're talking like a girl, like his ex-girlfriend, like he just wants to keep an eye on.
So you're talking about like how when you see stars in the sky, they're not really there. They're stars of the past, basically.
I assume that's what happens.
Yeah.
So this doesn't have anything to do with the speed of your eyes or your ability to process. It's literally like a focus, an ability to see further. Just see further.
Yeah.
Because if you're with this extra focus, I'm assuming the light hits you a lot earlier with this focus somehow. Like you're allowed to look further, and see the light before it gets to your field of vision. Literally, just increasing your field of vision to reach Jupiter, or at least when the light comes from Jupiter at a decent speed, to see Jupiter in time, which has nothing to do.
You just wanted to flex, didn't you? You just wanted to flex. We know how far things are. Oh my god!
The second time I did.
I'm still.
Where's Jupiter?
I'm still sticking to my theory of the idea that if any of your
even after all of that,
because what we're talking about a different thing now, innit? But like, if any of your senses are heightened, in order for you to be faster in those things, your brain needs to process faster. Sorry, in order for those things to be amplified, your brain needs to process them faster. No, your brain will process faster.
I think you should just stick with the super brain. You need it.
I would argue that you would need to ask for the ability to process these things just as fast as you can see these things. You can see these things, but your brain wasn't fast enough to process the fact that you saw it. Like like car wheels spinning, you can't see.
Which is why I asked for super brain, because I said it was a super brain.
And if we're gonna go back to the super brain, I'm going to the same argument. I'm going to the same argument because are you asking for the super brain argument is flawed?
It's not flawed.
With the super brain, you can do. Are you saying the ability to process things fast, or are you just saying a brain that can do everything that it can do, but a lot faster or a lot better? Which includes speed and.
I'm just saying that the brain-to-brain processing faster.
Okay.
A super brain.
So you can't see Jupiter anymore.
Probably not.
You're just overall better.
Yeah, I won't be able to see Jupiter. I mean, my vision will be better, but probably not Jupiter levels.
So super brain processing.
He wants to be a computer. He wants to be a. He wants to be. He wants to be Google. He wants to be a CPU.
I'm writing it down. Super brain. We have computers. We have supercomputers.
That was like half an hour. You would just write super brain.
You know, we needed to understand what super brain is. Because if I said empathy and you'd call me an inhuman. If I just said empathy and nobody spoke about it, exactly, it would have just been weird. And which is why I'm questioning you on the super brain thing.
Okay, cool.
Nicholas, number 3.
Oh my gosh.